Fiji, a pop star, is shooting a music video. Everybody congratulates her after the shoot. She walks outside and sees someone playing guitar. The guitarist, Jasmine, recognizes Fiji. She asks Jasmine what she wants in life. Jasmine wants to have everything that Fiji has. Fiji gives her a coin. More people recognize Fiji and gather around her, asking for selfies. Fiji walks in front of a bus and kills herself. Jasmine, upset, looks at the coin. Jasmine comes home to her dad arguing with her sister. Her sister, Zara, wants her to stop singing in the streets, while her dad is supportive of her. She goes into her room and starts writing songs. She goes at the scene of Fiji's suicide and sings the song she wrote. Everyone starts clapping. They give her a lot of money. A man, J.J. Malloy, tells her she's incredible. He is the host for a singing show called Ovation. He suggests her to compete in his singing show. She tells Zara about Malloy and his invitation. She wants Zara to come to the audition. Zara can't come because she has a cardiac surgery. She goes for the audition next day. Malloy introduces Jasmine as the next contestant. She comes up on stage and starts singing. Everyone starts clapping. Even Malloy is clapping, who's never clapped on this show before. She's giving interview for a segment in the show. She learned to play guitar from her mother. She still has her mother's old guitar. She sang at her mother's funeral when she passed away. Next morning, Jasmine is jogging in the streets. People have started recognizing her. They stop for a hot dog. The man gives it to her for free, saying he's a fan. A girl comes up to her, asking for a picture. Zara looks at her in disbelief. Jasmine dresses up for the show, but Zara doesn't like the dress she's wearing. She wants her to wear something comfortable. Jasmine says she's not going to argue, because Zara is just a doctor, and she's an artist. Zara doesn't understand fashion the way Jasmine does. Zara tells her that at some point, Jasmine will have to come back to Earth and figure out her life, rather than just singing. Zara still feels that singing is not going to take her too far in life. The show begins. It's the finals. Jasmine arrives on stage and gives her performance. The audience starts clapping. She makes a mistake and apologizes, but the crowd goes nuts with her applause. She isn't even singing anymore, yet the audience continues to clap. Jasmine looks at the crowd in utter disbelief. Malloy announces Jasmine as the winner of Ovation. Next morning, Jasmine wakes up to everyone texting her and congratulating her. People have gathered outside her house. She looks at the coin. Zara tells her that people have been out there all night. Zara apologizes to her for before. Jasmine says she was awful last night, sang off key, forgot the chords, yet the audience still clapped. She tells Zara about Fiji and the coin that Fiji gave her. Zara reassures her that people like her, and that's why they clapped, not because of the coin. Out in the street, Jasmine sees her poster on the bus. People run up to her for selfies. She sees more people gathered outside her house. She tells them to go home. People keep following her while she's jogging. They hide from them. Jasmine says it's the coin. Zara tells her if it's the coin, they need to get rid of it. But Jasmine doesn't want to go back to singing in the streets again. Jasmine goes on a talk show next. The audience keeps clapping. The host says this doesn't happen to every guest. The host asks for her inspiration for the song, and she tells it was Fiji. The audience starts clapping. The host asks her to sing a song for them. She asks the audience to stop clapping, so they can hear them, but nobody listens to her. The host gets up and starts clapping. Jasmine gets up and leaves. She gets in the car. Her song is on the radio. The driver starts clapping, instead of holding on to the steering. Jasmine has to get a hold of it to avoid accident. She turns off the radio, and driver grabs the steering wheel. She gets out of the car. In the hospital, doctors are performing a surgery, but they start clapping as soon as they hear her song. Noticing this, Jasmine runs inside to Zara. Zara says this is out of control. Even the patient starts clapping. Jasmine doesn't want to get rid of the coin, because she thinks she is nothing without it. But Zara convinces her. They throw the coin in a lake. Over time, Jasmine's popularity starts declining. She spends time away from people, meditating. She checks the newspaper and sees a column on her, how she suddenly dropped off the map after a meteoric rise. Next day, she checks the paper again. A new star, Minx, has taken her place. She gets angry and upset. She starts screaming. Jasmine is singing in the streets again, just like before. People make fun of her singing. She sees Malloy, but he doesn't recognize her, and runs away from her. She sees the poster of Minx on the bus. She goes to her concert. She has a knife in her hand. She runs towards Minx, and stabs her in the back. The Minx is revealed to be none other than Zara. Zara dies on stage, with the coin still in her hand. The episode ends with the entire audience clapping. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.